Okay, be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. We're hunting rabbits. Oh, not bunnies. We're hunting rabbits. Damn, Jeff. Rabbits, not bunnies. Okay, I just checked out of the Bunny Hotel. It's not called the Bunny Hotel, but I think it's funny. I'm gonna come down here and show you the map. So 2 nights there was 3,300 and 30,330. No, it was 33300. So 33,300 yen, and that included breakfast and dinner. Dinner was fabulous. Dinner was way beyond my expectation, and breakfast was superb as well. But dinner was a real treat. I'm not gonna lie. I was really shocked. So it's 360 yen for the ferry to the train, and then I think my train from Tandanoy to Maihara is 700 yen, just under 700 yen. So it's about 1,000 yen for the ferry and the train from Maihara. Now there is a ferry that comes out of Maihara only on weekends, comes straight here, only a few times a day, and only on weekends and national holidays. So Maihara is a good place to stay before and after, or even day tripping is still a good place to stay because of the ease of the train. Let me turn the camera around or I can do this. So the ease of the train out of Maihara is really simple. If you want a more affordable place to stay, or you don't want to be locked in out here on the island, they'll think I have food, so they're gonna come say hi. And I don't have food. You can see there's a bunch of bunnies around. Well, that's the first real long hair. I don't know if he's just wet or that's the first really fluffy one I've seen, other than actual like babies. There's a bunch that hangs out over there in the corner. Some people running to get the bus, probably to get to the ferry. It's just a beautiful place. So I opted to take a later ferry. I started doing the math, and I got stuck sitting for about 2 hours at the ferry, waiting for the ferry coming here. I thought it would be about an hour, and it's funny because the ferry leaves like, you know, if you were Superman, you could get off the train and make it to the ferry, but you know, it leaves like just enough time for you to see it leaving. So you just kind of pay attention to that and, you know, plan accordingly. There's a nice little place there, and you cannot buy rabbit food on the island, so bring it with you. Hit a grocery store. There's a little place that sells pellets there at the port, but you know, that's all they sell is pellets. And this is interesting. Like, I never really explored the island that much. It was raining most of the time here. This guy just came a long ways to say hello. Just came a long ways. He doesn't want to be petted. This guy came running over too. But there's all kinds of history here, and a lot of it is actually you know, the first inclination as an American, right, is, oh, it's World War II, right? That was the big war, right? But a lot of the gun ports and stuff, or gun placements and stuff here, from what I read, are pre-World War II. Of course, they were manned and probably upgraded during World War II, but a lot of them are pre-World War II, and a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, I paid very little attention to, you know, the wars pre-World War I, and in this part of the world, there were many wars. You know, Japan occupied a lot of China and a lot of Russia, but yeah, when you see things like this, it makes you wonder what was there. And on the other side of this little, whatever you want to call it, there's a bunch of the chemical weapons stuff, and there's even an underground barracks there that's all sealed up. But it's really quite a historical site. And, you know, I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm not sure why it was such a valuable asset as an island, other than it's an island. I mean, but there's a lot of little islands here, and you know, it's hard to say if they were all manned or, you know, or what. You know, I don't know. Hard saying not knowing, right? It is beautiful here, and the water's fabulous. There is a spot to swim. The beach is swimmable. I would not swim here. I would not even think about swimming here in the afternoon. On my first day, the current by here was impressive. It was river-like. And I walked the whole island. I think it took me about an hour to stroll around the entire island, circumnavigate the island. I'll put up a slow video or time-lapse video of that, probably with no sound. And it's pretty boring, but it is a beautiful little spot. Like that little beach would be a great little hideaway. But again, the current here, you know, it was swift enough, like you wouldn't want to swim out into it, you'd be gone. And I don't know how far out it kicked around, but right down here at that corner, the current going by was really significant. Significant enough to carry you away. Like people probably couldn't, even if they were on the rocks, they'd have a hard time getting out of the water. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Around this point by the first or second dock, there is a beach that's got some breakwaters, and hopefully I'll show you that, or you can see it in another video. But yeah, the infrastructure here is pretty spectacular. Pretty spectacular. You know, for 33,300 yen. Boy, I don't know why that's a tongue twister for me today, but for 33,300 yen for 2 nights, 2 breakfasts, 2 dinners, that's a steal. And I gotta tell you, the beds are top notch. It was very comfortable, and you know, sheets are top notch. So they're not chintzy here. They're not. The towels could use a bit of an upgrade, but you know, for 33,000 yen, I mean, it's a steal. It's a steal. And you're on this private island, and you're in nature. It's really just a steal. Like, you know, I just lucked out with the rainy weather, right? Just my luck, right? But you know, out here, looking at this ocean and the fog and the clouds, and you know, with the islands popping in and out of vision, it's just wonderful. I was rather upset though, because I did book this for a full moon. I was hoping, you know, a little less light pollution, but it rained both nights. I got a little bit of a full moon 2 nights ago, but you know, just gives me a reason to come back. Just gonna have to come back. I think if I came back, I would definitely, I stayed in the twin room, Japanese style, with toilet and shower. Some of them don't have toilets and showers, so be aware of what you're booking. And I, you know, when I come back, I will probably stay here a good 4 or 5 days, just because it is one of those places you can just go find a quiet place, sit down, relax. Being here in such a short time, you know, I was constantly trying to do, when this is really a place to just, you know, chill. Just go for a long stroll. If you're staying at the hotel, the bike rentals are free. You can just ride around the island on the bike a couple times if you have to burn off some energy, or just stroll around and, you know, find a quiet place and chill. This is a really great place for that. And then you come back in and the food is just spectacular. I think I will wait to edit this. I'm gonna go probably go have lunch again, because they've got one of my favorite lunches, and I had it yesterday and it was superb, and it's priced accordingly. It's a really, really good deal. I just saw my first crab. He disappeared, as crabs often do. But yeah, you can see there. You can see there's a sign. I'm assuming that says no swimming, but I would not get in that water and plan on getting out. Yeah, I'm not one to be shy of getting in the water, but that current I saw yesterday, you know, definitely concerned me. and I think we're in the lull between tides. It is strange though, I've only seen the current going that way. I haven't seen the current coming this way, so I don't know anything about the currents here, but it is a significantly strong current. And I've rambled on. We're past the 10-minute mark, well past the 10-minute mark, but yeah, I can't say it enough. You know, if you're coming to Japan and you're gonna bounce around, hit a bunch of cities, and you want a couple days to just chill in nature, listen to the birds, listen to the ocean, relax, and just kind of check out and tune out, you know, this place definitely fits that bill. Definitely fits that bill. And there's a little bit of history to keep you busy. There's the bunnies to keep you busy. There's a bunch of tennis courts down there. They're, you know, bring your own racket balls and maybe your own net, but they're all dilapidated, but you know, it definitely looks like you could go out there and, you know, broom it off and play if you wanted to. Yeah, it's really just a spectacular place. So hopefully I'll get off my ass and upload some other videos, but that's what I got for you today. And I'll wait until and show you lunch. Maybe I have a clip of lunch yesterday. If I do, I'll throw that in there. If not, I'll wait till after lunch and drop this video. But they have a little cafe and I'm craving my coffee. I'm craving my coffee. It's machine coffee here. It's not the best, but it's good. It's not 7-Eleven. Yeah, so if you're coming, you know, takeaways, if you're gonna feed the rabbits, bring rabbit food. If you're going to, yeah, I mean, that's basically the only takeaway you need. You know, it's an island, so it's windy, it's rainy, it's got all those things, but yeah, I think it's fabulous. Get your passport out and start using it. Okay, so that's showing us the national park area, and then where the island is, Okunajima Island. It's a pretty large national park, pretty impressive. There's these boards all over the island. Some of it you need to translate, some of it is translated for you. Visitor center was closed when I went by there. So that's where I'm at. And what I'm curious today is which ferry is which. So there's a ferry here. So this is where we're at. There's the swimming area, the tennis courts. I don't think I found that. Oh, that was closed. You're not allowed to go up there. Yeah, I did find this. I didn't take the walk over the top. Found this. So that's a ferry, and there's a ferry here, but I'm not sure which is which. So I need to go to Ferry Landing 2 today at 1:30. Yeah, so earlier in the video I just showed the board here. I was talking about ferry schedules and train schedules. So I sat there and looked at the train schedule for me, and you know, all the ferries between now and 1:30, or be at the port at 1:30, it's a 1:48 departure. Leaves me a long way over there waiting on the train. So I'd rather just minimize that, and if I'm going to sit around, I'd rather sit around here, right? In fact, actually, I'm gonna go see if I can find this there was a little tiny bunny up here. I'm gonna go see if it's there, and then I'm gonna come back, get my coffee. And I did find the video of lunch yesterday, so I'll post that after this. And if I get some video of this little tiny cute bunny, he was like baseball size, I'll post that. But other than that, thank y'all. Have a great day. You know, that may not look like a spectacular view on the camera, but trust me, I am very, very happy with that view. Because stupid things make me happy. So like I'm looking through the palm trees there, dead center in the camera. And I see the little island. I see the boat passing. And I see the island farther off in the mist. And then I pan left and I look at the edge of the trees and I see the island just beyond the trees, just perfectly outlined. It's just like a mystical view. Just a mystical view. And I'm sitting here like ready to enjoy my lunch. And lo and behold, look, they have like my favorite lunch right here. Some oysters, fried oysters, miso soup, Japanese pickles. What a great lunch. Oh, and it just arrived. Okay, so timing is so funny because it literally arrived right as I was shooting that video. Look at this. This is just perfect. Just perfect lunch. Oh my, I'm so excited. I'm not gonna walk you through every step of it, but I will taste this. Oh wow, holy smokes, hold on. That is like the sesame dressing that's really common in Japan. That is like a cross between that and tartar sauce and Caesar salad. That is like a legit Caesar salad dressing mixed with tartar sauce, mixed with the sesame dressing. And I may be totally wrong, but that is what I'm tasting. And I'm gonna get me an oyster. I can't wait. Sorry, these oysters. I'm loving Japan. I hope you get out here. This is Bunny Island, and you have no idea how fabulous this is until you get here. Just fabulous. Be very, very quiet. We hunting rabbits. We hunting baby bunnies. There's one. That looks like Mama or Papa up there. This one's a little bigger than the one I saw the other day. The one I saw was white. So this looks like Mama, and there's Baby. Oops, there's Baby. How cute is that? Hey, Baby. Oh yeah, like totally skittish. Hi. Hi. Oh yeah, like somebody threw a bunch of food there for him. Pellets. See, there's rabbit pellets everywhere. I'm not gonna be able to coax that one out of the hole at all. Everywhere. Just covered that hillside in pellets. I had a few pellets left I was hoping to coax them out with, but that's just covered in pellets. We can still sit here and watch a little baby. There's two little guys about twice that size up at the, oh, there's a little white one. That's a different one. There's two little guys about twice that size up the hill by the front door. Oh shoot, I'm lost the framing, sorry. Oh, little blackie, look at that. Little white dot, how cute. Okay, I went for the same dish again. I just love this lunch. I don't know why, but I just love it. So it's right here. It's 1,700 yen. And lately I've just been going with water. So there's that. Got some chopsticks over here. You can see I'm screening a video. Probably this video actually. Probably going to add this to it. Do a second lunch. So there's the rice. Oh, this is so good. And then the miso soup. This they could actually bottle, and I would buy that shit if they could get it to come out. It's so creamy, and it's actually got the like cheese flavor from, yeah, it's just, anyway. And then salad and 5 oysters. And I'm not positive, but I believe the oysters are raised here, is what they said. But yeah, and then you get the view. You get the view. And I did find my little front door friend. And he's sitting right there to the left of the gate, little tiny guy. That's the little guy that you gotta watch. He likes to run under your feet when you're out there by the front door, or run up behind you. But yeah, it's another foggy, cold, rainy day, but I'm on an island in Japan. Life is really good, despite the weather.